tank loincloth? What are you from the Flintstones, Nick? What are we talking about? Blue Fire? Nick, really? Blue Fire? That's your name? Like, I'm not gonna lie to y'all. Every time I see One Punch Man, y'all, I start thinking about, like, My Hero Academia and all these stupid-ass heroes that got dumb-ass powers. Except for One Punch, they do got cool powers. It's just their names are stupid. Blue Fire? Nick? Magic Trick Man? Nick... If you don't get your fucking street performing at, anyway, so at this point, Garou's talking about how he's gonna punish the A-rank heroes that are there, and he's telling them to come at him all at once. Initially, you feel me, a Nick like me was like, pause, because that sounded crazy, but anyways.
He about to smoke every last one of them. You know, bow.
The magic trick guy started.
Hello y'all, welcome back to the YouTube channel. Hope y'all having a good day. Today we're reacting to Garou the Hero Fader. Hope y'all enjoy it. Like, comment, subscribe. Let's get to it. Type shit.
This summer, strap in as we go.
Cause all she's gonna do is lick off the icing. I might need to get a beating.
1 second.
This summer, strap in as we go on a journey in the shoes of someone that is not a man. Oh no, he is a monster. Someone that will fade anyone in his path. Someone that ducks no smoke. This nigga is literally a blunt, a bong rip. And the way that this nigga ducks no smoke, you would think that he had 4 pairs of lungs. Some say he reminds him of Vegeta, and I'm like, hell no, that nigga takes too many L's. But this nigga here, he does nothing but win, and when he does lose, it just leads to him getting stronger, to him fading more people. Today, you are witnessing the trailer for Garou, the Hero Fader. Okay, so from that intro, you know what we are here today for. We are here to talk about Garou, the Hero Fader, because it does not matter who gets into this man's way, whether it's a hero, monster, etc. He will fade you if he feels like you are in his opposition. This man Garou beats niggas throughout the season 2 of One Punch Man like they owe him money. And yeah, there's a ton of other funny things that happen in this season. I'll talk about some of them briefly, but we are really here to break down and analyze Garou, because the fades that he gets,
like, he might be a villain, but this man is fire, and like he has such a good heart for real. Like, if you really watch the show, you would, in like the episode where he was fighting all the heroes, he saved the one kid that he saved one of the kids that were in the barn or something. I'm not gonna spoil it for y'all.
will have you thinking that he's a barber. Right off the rip, man, his introduction is insane. So we're in this like dark ass musty garage and there's a bunch of criminals around and I'm like, okay, what's going on? You see the Hero Association guy, the spokesperson in the front, and he's talking to these criminals about how there's some prophecy and the world is gonna get Baba Booey. Now when I first seen this, I was confused, but I remember how the little nasty ass fortune teller, yo, Shorty was over there looking like Bobbity. I ain't gonna lie, little nasty bitch. She was talking about how there's a prophecy and some god level threat was gonna be like dangerous for the world. So the Hero Association was trying to get ahead of that. And I don't blame them. If somebody told me that God was going to come destroy the world, I would try to get prepared too. So they start talking to these criminals and they're trying to like reason with them. They're like, look, man, we can compensate y'all. We need help. We got this amount of heroes. We need more. And I'm instantly thinking like, damn, this is like the war in the 1800s and 1700s when they needed people to help against like England and all that shit. So they went to the people that they hated most, black people, to help them. That's literally what's going on right now. It's like a bunch of racist founding fathers went to black people and was like, yo, we need y'all to be in the front lines because like we don't have enough. That's literally what's happening right now. They're going to criminals for help. And in the crowd, this man Speedo Sonic's there. Nobody cares about him. This is the same dude that got punched in his nuts last season. I do not give a flying about Speedo Sonic. This man is obsessed with Saitama. You would have thought that nigga got a bowling ball fetish the way that he's trying to always find this bald-headed ass nigga. But you know who was in the crowd that's relevant? My Nick Garou. So he comes to the front, man, and I instantly see him, and I'm not gonna lie, I think get Vegeta vibes from him. But Vegeta's Mama, so I'm not comparing them to, like, but hey, that's neither near nor there. This man Garou starts talking to him, and he's like, bro, Y'all got me all fucked up. I'm not helping y'all. I'm on the side of the monsters. And I'm like, hold on. I had to pull the Drewski meme out. What do you mean by that? And he's explaining to them that he is not a human. And I'm like, well, nigga, you look like a human being to me. I'm not gonna lie. When he said that shit, I was like, should I ask Garou for his pronouns? Because this nigga clearly not identifying as anything we know about. I don't want to call that nigga. He get mad at me. He's like, nah, nigga, I'm a monster. You feel me? I don't know what that nigga is. You feel me? Like, I don't know. But anyway, there's 3 A-rank heroes here behind the Hero Associate.
See, I don't want to get too deep into it, but there's somebody at my job, and I know she got mad at somebody because somebody called her the wrong pronouns, and I was like, and when he told me about that, I was like, bro. I'm like, then, yo. I was like, disappointing, because she's actually pretty cute, but when I heard that, I was like, damn, I can't mess with her.
Spokes guy, Blue Fire, Heavy Tank Loincloth, and Magic Trick Man. So they all behind this dude. First off, their names are stupid. Let's get that out the way. Heavy Tank Loincloth? What are you, from the Flintstones, Nick? What are we talking about? Blue Fire? Nick, really? Blue Fire? That's your name? Like, I'm not gonna lie to y'all. Every time I see One Punch Man, y'all, I start thinking about, like, My Hero Academia and all these stupid-ass heroes that got dumbass powers. Except for One Punch, they do got cool powers. It's just their names are stupid. Blue Fire, Nick? Magic Trick Man? Nick, if you don't get your fucking street performing anyway, so at this point, Garou's talking about how he's gonna punish the A-rank heroes that are there, and he's telling them to come at him all at once. Initially, you feel me, a Nick like me was like, pause, because that sounded crazy, but anyways.
He about to smoke every last one of them. You know, wow.
The Magic Trick guy starts lunging at Garou, and I'm like, okay, we about to get into it. And then he grabs this nigga by the collar. Like, I'm not gonna lie, he grabbed this nigga like he was bullying him in high school, bro. You ever seen a nigga that are just like clearly stronger than everyone else, so he grab him by the collar and yoke him up? That's what this nigga did. I felt like I was a kid again and my mom was mad at me, bro. He grabbed this nigga by the collar, rocks his ass, the loincloth dude comes to punch him. This man Garou weave, hits this nigga with a mean right, bam! And then this Blue Fire nigga gon' be like, oh yeah, I'm disgusted by this. Like, he's looking at Garou like he's just mad. He gets to shooting his Blue Fire, and then I see this man Garou holding this nigga's hand. Bro, this man Garou cut this nigga's arm off. Made this nigga look like Mega Man right before our eyes. He's holding his hand in his hand. Bars. He's like, yeah, your little petty tricks. And we see this like tube coming out of the dude's sleeve. I'm like, oh my god. Then all the criminals are like rooting him on and shit. This how you know this nigga's a demon though. After they do this, he's like, I don't know why y'all are cheering, because I'm about to body y'all too. The hero spokesperson starts looking around, and then we see in an instant every criminal in this room laid out on the ground. Bro, it looked like a meat pack.
Bro, packed up everybody. Everybody's dead.
Factory. This nigga Garou punished literally everyone here. I can just imagine it now. This nigga Garou's probably working their ass. Meek, weave, punished all of these niggas. This was just his introduction. At this point, I knew that Garou was a complete demon. There is nothing that nobody is doing against this nigga. That's at least what I thought. I'm like, yo, this man might actually get with Saitama. And I was tripping, but I mean, shit, at the time, what did you expect me to think? They did that without even getting a scratch. Well, I mean, they did scratch his cheek. But shit, y'all know what I mean? I think what makes this man Garou so devious is that this nigga is just hunting heroes, bro. I call him the hero fader for a reason. He's just finding any heroes he can and he is punishing them. He meets this little kid at some point that has a book. It's like
that's the kid I was talking about. He killed him. Well, no. I mean, he saved him. He saved him from the heroes. I'm gonna just say it. The heroes were looking for Garou, and they found him. But while they found him, the kid was with Garou, and they started shooting up the building, and he stood in front of the bullets, and he saved the kid. So like that's why I like Garou so much.
And it has all of these heroes in it and their weaknesses. Why would you give somebody like Garou a book with weaknesses in it? So this man Garou's traveling one night in this little park. I'm not gonna lie, it was dark out here. So I instantly was like, Garou, what are you doing out here? Weird niggas in the park at night, that's not a good look. First thing I'ma think is, yo, is he on some predatory shit? And he was, nigga, but he was a predator to these heroes. So he runs into the tank top parade. Now I'm not gonna lie, first of all, how you got a whole clique?
Oh yeah, he smoked them crazy. Not gonna lie. He did them bad.
niggas in tank tops and call them the tank top gang. That is crazy. Like, bro, they got a mafioso for tank top niggas? Like, bro, if you don't get these dude bros the fuck out of here.
What's this guy? The guy with the like 3. Bro, look weird.
Every one of these niggas look like they be benching 400 at the gym. So he runs into these niggas, and I'm not gonna lie, the tank top master, which is an S-rank hero, was kind of working Garou at first. Garou goes to run into him and hit him. This man blocks because his whole body is massive. And then he rocks this nigga Garou hard as a bit. Like, he literally hit him so hard, Garou was confused about what happened. He was like, yo, did this nigga just rock me? Bro, and anytime a nigga gets rocked like that and then stands back up and gives you a smirk and his first thought is, did this nigga just rock me? That is scary because you know this nigga's about to work you. So we learn at this point that Garou has been holding back. He hasn't been using his crushing, like, water palm shit at all, bro. And he didn't like to use it because it reminded him of his old master, Silver Fang. Once I found out Silver Fang was this nigga's master, I already knew that this nigga must have been a GOAT. Cause Silver Fang is that nigga. So at this point, he finds out Tank Top Master's attacks, starts reading them perfectly. And I'm like, bro, once you got a nigga like Garou and he figures out how to beat you, there's nothing you can do about it. This man looks at all your attacks at that point like they're telegraphed. You would have thought he was a fucking fortune teller. How mad would you be if you was Tank Top Master, you go to rocking it, and I'm not gonna lie, I thought he almost made contact. And then a nigga weaves you at the final second and hits you with a mean-ass uppercut. Like, how are you gonna feel if that happens to you? Cause I'm not gonna lie, bro. If a nigga did that to me, I'ma shoot him. But guns ain't gonna work on a nigga like that, bro. I don't care how long your clip is, bro. It's not gonna work. What made this moment so fucked up, though, is he beats the shit out of these niggas in the tank tops. I mean, he punishes these Jersey Shore castmates. Like, all of these niggas look like their name is Vinny. I'm gonna be honest. But what made it worse is what he did to Movement Rider. So after he punishes these niggas, he grabbed Movement Rider by the back of his helmet. And I'm like, yo, what are you about to do? And then he starts ramming this Movement Rider's head into concrete over and over again. So many times. When you pick Movement Rider's head back up,
that's just evil. That's evil, though. That's evil.
His whole helmet was cracked. Bro, this man's Movement Rider's face looked like a tenderized meat steak. And I'm like, why did you have to do that to him? Bro, his power is riding a bicycle. This nigga Movement Rider just need to go do triathlons or something, bro. This don't make any sense. Because anytime he fights anybody, he gets punished. But Garou did too much here. Now, this next situation that Garou got in was mad funny, bro. So he goes into this bar. He knows that this man Golden Ball is in here. And he's an A-rank hero. This man Golden Ball in here joined his brew. This man in here, you feel me? He probably had a long day. He was like, yeah, I'm about to come in my little favorite little restaurant, give me a nice cold beer, you feel me, chill out and all that. But wrong nigga, this nigga Garou was not playing with him. So he walks into the restaurant, he sees this nigga sitting there drinking his beer, and this man Golden Ball is like, yo, like, can I finish my brew? And right before he can finish asking to finish his drink, this man Garou splits his glass in half. Now I'm not gonna lie, this man Golden Ball didn't look too impressive when he was sitting there. He had this big ass varsity jacket on and this nasty ass white beanie, and I'm like, this nigga just look like a civilian. Like, well, why are you even trying to fight him? But I mean, he is an A-rank hero, so they leave the bar, they go into this alley. First thing I'm thinking is, why did you go in a dark alley with a nigga like Garou? Did you just see what he did to your beer glass? Do you want to be next, nigga? And then I seen this man pull out his weapon. I'm like, nigga, is this Usopp? This nigga got a big ass slingshot. I'm like, bro, what is that gonna do? Then he starts shooting these bullets though, and I'm like, damn, that shit fast as hell, bro. What the fuck? So he ends up shooting this nigga in the leg, but I'm like, bro, you should aim for the head, bro. I felt like my Thanos in Infinity War. This nigga Garou tells him like, bro, that's the only shot you had, nigga. You hit me in my leg, dumbass. So we start shooting these ricochet bullets, and I ain't gonna lie, at first I thought he was gonna smoke Garou, cause the bullets was going crazy. But Garou was like, weave, casually though, like on some calm shit. It ain't even excited weaves. Nigga just like weave. But then right before he's about,
he was raising them up. He was like,
punish this nigga after he catches all of his bullets, by the way. This big ass Abraham Lincoln mustache nigga comes jumping into the alley. This nigga's name is Mustachio. Bro, if you don't get the fuck out of here, it's me, Marty. If you don't get your Mario looking at
Mustachio? That's the worst. That's probably the worst name out of all of them.
Bro, he jumped into this motherfucking alley, and I'm like, bro, is he here to collect a star? Is he trying to save Princess Peach? Like, what's up with this big mustache bit? So Mustachio come in here with this dumbass Zoro sword, and I ain't talking about Zoro from One Piece, I'm talking about Zoro, the Hispanic. Bro, we come in here with this stupid ass rapier, and this nigga trying to fight Garou with it. Like, bro, if you get this #2 pencil sword, then we out of here. So he goes to lunge at this man Garou, and Garou's like, come on, bro, what are y'all doing? They both trying to have a lecture with him, talking about you can't keep doing this. Man, Garou's like, like, nigga, yes I can, and I'm going to. I'm gonna keep getting stronger the more I beat y'all, and I'm gonna end up a guy level threat. This man is different. So Mustachio come at him crazy. I can't even hate on him. His swordplay is crazy as hell. He ends up using this tomboy attack, which is like this big ass rainbow ass blast. And the craziest thing happens. This man Garou counters it by impaling his own hand on the sword so he couldn't move. Bro stabbed his own hand through the sword, skewered it, turned his hand into a shish kebab to punish this nigga. Punches Mustachio in his face hard as a bit. His body is laid down in front of a Golden Ball. And I'm like, bro, at this point, Golden Ball, you gotta dip out. Ain't no way I would've stayed here with Mustachio being my friend or not. Like, nigga, your mustache can live to see another day. I might not be able to. Now, the next fight that he gets into isn't so, spectacular. This is one of the few losses he takes in this season as he runs into Saitama while Saitama's shopping for a wig. Now, why the fuck is Saitama in here shopping for a wig? Like, I know he's trying to find a disguise to join the, whole martial arts tournament, but this nigga buys this nasty ass wig, and I'm like, this nigga about to put a zigzag on top of his head? He about to put a century on his head? Like, this dumb ass wig. Like a cheerleader pom-pom, bro. I can't even lie to you, but anyways, he knocks the fuck out of Garou, bro. One shots him, and I'm like, that's crazy. But, I mean, it made sense, though. It's Saitama. Like, you know how that nigga be, bro. He's not playing with it. Side note of playing with niggas because, well, pause, that was crazy. But it reminded me of him playing games with King. I gotta talk about this nigga King for a second. I know this is the Garou video, but this nigga King is embarrassing. Like, bro, why is this nigga King such a bum? Like, when you first see him, you find out he's like a really high S-rank hero. And I'm thinking, this nigga's fucking crazy. Like, bro, he's the GOAT. He got the same scar as Shanks from One Piece. I'm like, yo, did Blackbeard meet this nigga too? Like, well, what happened? But when I see King, I'm like, oh, this man gotta be cool. Cause you hear this, engine revving up anytime he confronts somebody. And they call it King's engine. And I'm like, yo, this nigga even got his own OST? Like, bro, this nigga is sick. But then we find out that this nigga is a bum. He encounters this robot, and he's like, look, man, I'll fight you to my full extent, but I gotta use the bathroom first. I can't fight you on a full bladder. So the robot's like, all right, bro, you got 10 minutes. He dips off to go to the bathroom, and at this point, I'm like, okay, what's about to happen? So he gets into the bathroom, and I'm like, okay, maybe he really just got a piss. I was wrong the whole time, bro. This man in here shivering, literally shivering. He's like, man, these guys think I'm strong, man. I'm really a bum. I'm a bum, man. He's like, bro, I literally don't deserve any of this. I never wanted to be a hero. But he starts talking about how he's never wanted to do anything and how he was just at the right place at the right time. Like, every time that they think he defeats somebody, it was somebody else doing it. And then he's like, yeah, y'all talking about the King's engine. Do y'all know what that is? That's just how fast my heart is beating. Bro, that noise that y'all hear, that's just my heart pittering, pattering, bro, because I'm a bitch. I felt bad for this man King at that point. I'm like, bro, you ain't here having a midlife crisis in a bathroom stall, bro. Like, how down bad can you get? And I know that has nothing to do with Garou, but come on, man. Fuck this nigga King, man. So anyways, after Saitama punishes this nigga Garou, the next time we see him happens when he encounters Metal Bat. So at this point, this man Metal Bat is protecting, this executive and his son. This man, big ass centipede, what is it, elder centipede? Churro, nigga. Man, whatever, man. Big ass centipede, bro. He like a Pokemon. So this man Metal Bat trying to fight him, getting punished, bro. And this man Garou walking like, I heard Metal Bat's around here, so if I find him alive, you know what it is. Just open this stuff. And then this man Metal Bat flies next to Garou, and I'm like, well, isn't this perfect plot convenient timing? And at this moment, Metal Bat stands up, and this man Garou wastes no time. He's like, you're about to fight me. Metal Bat's like, nigga, you don't see this big ass centipede behind me? Garou, no time for that shit. Garou rushes at him, bro. When this man blocks it with his bat, I'm like, oh, hold on, this nigga going crazy. So this man Metal Bat, I ain't gonna lie, bro. At first I'm like, what are you about to do with a bat? Is your power just having a bat? Like, bro, what you about to try to get a home run? Like, what do you steal bases as your special ability? Like, what is going on? And then this man Metal Bat starts spinning this motherfucking helicopter ass bat around, crashing a tornado. I'm like, hold on. So at this point, this man Garou was on some narrating shit. Cause I'm not gonna lie, he does start rocking this nigga Metal Bat. But bro, this man Metal Bat's attacks were hurting this man Garou's hands. It's like, bro, if you took a metal bat and you hit like a pole with it, it's gonna start vibrating and hurt your wrist. It's kind of the same premise. That's basically what happened. But this man Garou started narrating what was going on. At this time, it's funny because Metal Bat was not playing with this nigga Garou. He's like, oh, you want to talk in the middle of fighting? He goes to smack this nigga, but his little sister's there. Big brother, don't do it. Stop. And this man Garou.
This is the thing I hate the most about animes, bro. Like, for real. Why are you in the middle of my fight? Cause like, now if you get killed, I'ma feel bad because I let you get killed. Stay home. Like, if you don't got powers, stay at home. Are you crazy? Like, you're literally crazy. That's literally, I be mad as hell when I watch an anime and a kid just comes out of nowhere. Like, bro, are you here for a reason? You just came here to stop me from fighting a villain that wants to kill you and me and everybody else in this freaking town. Like, bro, what?
Cause he like kids. Now I ain't gonna lie, this man Garou might have to face them charges, yo. Like, we might have to get Chris Hansen, you feel me? Because like y'all seen in the Gus video, things just looking kind of weird for my man Garou too. Cause it's like, bro, you befriended the little kid with the weird bowl cut with the almanac. Now this little girl, you sparing him because of her, you feel me? And then you was in the park in the middle of the night. Like, what's going on? Chris Hansen finna pull up on this man Garou like. So, Garou, I know that you were here hoping to see Tank Top Master tonight, but we just have a few questions for you. And this man Garou gonna be like, well, sir, what do you mean? I'm just out here in the park tonight. I'm just out here. Like, you know, I like to take strolls, you know, get my stamina up, get my oxygen pumping. Well, that's interesting, Garou, because here we have some text messages that you were going to meet a little kid with a hero's almanac here tonight. What are you going to meet him here for? You guys going to read together, or what's going on? Oh, man, I mean, like I said, I was just walking in the park, you know, I just was gonna meet the little kid who was gonna read the book. Well, Garou, I was gonna level with you, but you're here at 3 a.m. in the middle of a park and you're trying to meet a kid. I ain't gonna lie, he might have to face them allegations. Now, I don't think Garou really on no predator shit, but like, I don't know, man, like, what's up with that? Now, this next fight is between him and Watchdog Man. First off, again, with the stupid names, Watchdog Man, and it's just some dude in this dog outfit that just sits on this, like, doghouse all day. He doesn't move out of this vicinity. How did he get the rank 6S if he doesn't leave this area? What monsters was he fighting? Do monsters just come here to meet him? Like, bro, what is going on? And then you Watchdog. What are you watching? You watching as monsters kill people down the street? Because you ain't leaving this area. Mark this territory and don't want to leave. So this man goes to fight him, and I'm not gonna lie, he gets worked. This man, Watchdog Man, looks like Saitama, but in the dog outfit. And I'm really starting to think Watchdog Man might have broke his limiters or something, bro, because this man's going crazy. Fights this nigga on all fours, too. Like, bro, how much weirder can you get? I thought he was just cosplaying a dog, and maybe he would just walk on 2 feet. No, this nigga is out here really moving like a dog. Bro out here looking like Brian from Family Guy and shit. I don't know, but he punishes this nigga Garou, bro. It wasn't even close. I don't even need to talk about this one. Then we got Garou vs. Saitama 2. Punish this nigga again. Don't even gotta talk about it. I just want to skip past it because we gotta get to this Shaq fight, bro. And I don't mean Shaq like from the Lakers, nigga. I'm talking about the Shaq, his hideout. This is where this man Garou fought all the heroes in the world, basically.
This is the scene I was talking about. This is the best scene, bro. This is the best fight.
No, I'm just not all of them, but a lot of niggas. The nigga Death Gatling, Smile Man, Stinger, Chain and Toe, Wild Horn, Glasses, Shooter, and Gun. First off, Gun? What are we talking about here? I'm not gonna lie, bro.
These names are like if like 10-year-olds just came up with a name for like stuffed animals, for like they just let anybody kick the names for these people.
Man, Megane, bro, is it Megane? I don't know, bro. This shit look like Gohan with the tracksuit on. Like, we instantly gotta talk about him first. Cause why the hell is Gohan here? Then we got this 6-shooter ass nigga. He got these stupid ass revolvers. And then we got a nigga with a tusk like spear. A nigga shoot arrows. A nigga that got a Commodore joint with the chain and shit. A nigga that got a big ass rubber hammer. Like, the hammer look like if it hits you, it'll go like, bro, like one of them like rubber ducky hammers, bro. Like, but anyways, they get to scrapping, bro, and they're jumping this thing. I'm not gonna lie, bro. I felt bad for him at first. I'm like, yo, they're really out here working him. He's already bandaged up. So they start to punishing this nigga. But then he starts like using them against each other. He basically starts fighting them and realizes he has to take them down kind of one by one, limit their powers, because the only reason they're winning is because they're working together. Power of friendship and all that. But the funniest ass part was when he's fighting, bro, this nigga Megane or Megan, whatever, the Gohan tracksuit nigga, he gets to scrapping this man Garou, right? Yo, Garou turns his head to go talk to another nigga and gets punched dead in this shit. Bro, this man Gohan out here sneaking niggas, bro. He snuck this nigga. Bro, I ain't gonna lie, this nigga is sneaking nation. He big hits this nigga with 2 quick ones. Big up on some Floyd Mayweather shit. I'm like, bro, what is going on? So anyways, they get to scrapping this nigga, and they're still jumping him, bro. Working together. But then he starts using everyone against themselves. Like using their weapons to counter other people's weapons. He quickly takes down Gun, the nigga with the big hammer, and the Commodore chain all at once. And he's like, alright, I got half of y'all. At this point, Tracksuit Gohan is like, bro, this nigga is punishing us. He throws rocks at him. I'm like, what are you, a fake earthbender? Like, what are you doing? So he throws some pebbles at this nigga. He grabs the pebbles with his hands, uses them to take out the nigga with the arrows. I'm gonna call that nigga Legolas. Then he picks up roots from the ground, bro. This nigga out here using vegetation against these niggas.
Bro, Tarzan, for real.
The roots, whips the fuck out of him. Then he catches up to Gohan Tracksuit, starts rocking his ass. Me. Bro, this is the craziest shit ever, bro. This nigga Garou beat this nigga Tracksuit Gohan out of a flashback. Bro, this man was having a flashback about how Saitama inspired him, and this man Garou didn't let him finish it. Right before he got to the good part of the flashback, he rocked him. He punched this nigga out of a flashback.
Bro said psych. Bro said psych. Nah, bro, you ain't finishing that.
Hey, bro, then he's fighting the nigga with the staff. Yo, he's hitting him with the meanest uppercuts. Got this nigga
Oh, nah. Bro, he got you in the air from a punch.
saying doop, 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 doop. This man Gatling, bro, he uses death attack, turn into a skull on his face and shit, shoots this nigga, and then Garou's using his fist to block it all. Protects him and the shack that's behind him. Once again, protecting the kid.
He was protecting the kid. That's what I loved about this.
Yeah, bro, he beating up allegations, I'm just saying. Man, so at this point, he punishes literally everybody, bro. Now, the last thing that I gotta talk about before we end this video is the last fight, bro. And even though he lost this fight, bro, man, I just had to talk about it because this nigga Silver Fang is the GOAT. So he ends up fighting Genos at first, and we all know Genos is just a fucking L, bro. Literally an L-ass nigga. He ends up using Watchdog Man's style that he saw earlier to fight Genos. But the fight gets interrupted by Bang and Bomb. Now, I ain't gonna lie, when I seen their names, I instantly thought Bing Bong. I can hold you. But this man, Bang, was punishing this nigga, bro. He's over top of this nigga Garou, like, bing, 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 bing. And this man Garou try to run on all fours at this other hero. Bomb catches him, psych, bam, hits him with a hip check. At this point, I'm like, oh man, they're punishing this nigga. Now, Garou look kind of gross right now, I ain't gonna lie. His hair is red from all the blood, but his eye is like, I think he busted a blood vessel. The nigga eye look like he got pink eye.
Cause like, bro, think about it. He's fought damn near all the most powerful heroes and his teacher.
I'm gonna lie, look like he died of some dirty coochie, but they're double teaming this nigga. Literally punishing this nigga. And it gets to a point where Garou was like, bro, I'm not giving up no more, nigga. Y'all nigga got me. So he gets mad when they go to and like finish the attack. He starts remembering how these kids were making fun of him, and he levels up again. And he uses this like clap. He's like, and then it kind of like separates him. The ground breaks, and he starts like charging up. I'm like, nigga, did you get some tips from like Tracksuit Gohan? I'm like, what happened? So he starts charging. He's like, starts yelling, and right before these niggas about to finish him, this dumbass nigga Phoenix man comes to grab him. Fucking Ho-Oh from Pokemon comes and picks him up. Bro, this man Garou is literally a demon. Every time I see him do anything, I'm like, God damn, nigga. Who else are you gonna fade? Garou was that type of nigga that will fight anybody, bro. Reminds me of Yusuke, bro. You remember when Yusuke was fighting that one bit? Speaking of Yusuke, I'm working on that video too, by the way. I know y'all are waiting on it, but that's my favorite character. It's gonna take me some time. But you remember he's fighting that one bitch with Kuwabara, and Kuwabara's like, I don't hit women, and then it's like, we're in the middle of a fight. I don't care if it's a woman, a baby, or someone's grandmom. I'll still beat her up. That's this nigga Garou in a nutshell.
That's crazy. But like, comment, subscribe, do what you gotta do. I hope y'all enjoyed, and I'll talk to y'all later. Subscribe, please, 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 bro, please.